Hi guys, so I don't like covering these stories, but I think it's important to highlight them because many businesses are suffering because of Brexit. And unfortunately, voters don't hear about these stories or hear just about them marginally. And they will be convinced that, well, Brexit is probably going well. The media aren't highlighting these issues, so it's probably hunky-dory. Everything is okay. And if people do think that, what's going to happen is those people are more likely to continue to vote for the likes of Boris Johnson and the Conservatives, even though they have been lying continually since the beginning of this disaster. Now, before we get to this, I just want to give you a bit of information about this is the tweet we're going to look at is from David Thomas. David runs a business in Wales called Gin Tulag, which produces organic gin, and he's suffering at the moment. Now, the first tweet I want to read out is from Timo. It says, living in France and buying a fair amount online. If a product comes from the UK, it doesn't even get looked at. There's no point. The paperwork, delay, costs make everything from the UK uncompetitive. That's Brexit. It didn't have to be this way. And then we hear from David, who is the producer of this gin. He says, it killed any EU trade from my distillery on our farm in Wales. Recently and final shipment to Belgium. Retail cost of a bottle of gin, £43. Duty, VAT and clearance costs payable to end customer on receipt, €31.67. Who is going to buy our gin again? Who is going to buy it if you have to pay an extra €31 on the price of that £43? This is the consequence of Brexit. This is what Boris Johnson, Nigel Farage, Jacob Rees-Mogg and others had said would not happen. When issues like this were raised, the response, of course, was Project Fear. Stop scaremongering. Everything will be fine. They need us more than we need them. And this business, I don't know very much about it, but if it's suffering, it means that they're going to have to find alternative markets, maybe outside the EU, maybe within the UK itself. But this is not a benefit of Brexit. And unfortunately, the people who sold the idea of Brexit have gone AWOL. Where is Nigel Farage? Where is Michael Gove? Where is Jacob Rees-Mogg? Very quiet when it comes to Brexit. Very quiet on the costs that these businesses are suffering. Now, the likes of Jacob Rees-Mogg will joke about it, saying, in regards to fish, the fish are happy because they're British fish. But once again, these people are not being held to account. These people are going to get away with it. And I think it's important that you and I raise these issues, convince the public that Brexit has not been a success. Businesses are suffering at the moment because of Brexit, and the liars who sold it need to be called out, and they need to be kicked out of office. Let me know in the comment section, guys, if you know other stories. I'll try and highlight them as well. As always, your comments are greatly appreciated. Thanks a lot. I want to say a big thank you to all of my patrons. You ensure that this channel continues to exist. I'm eternally grateful for all of your support. If you join Patreon, you will receive instant access to our Discord server, where we have both audio and video chats. You can chat with me and other patrons, where we discuss important and non-important issues. Becoming a patron per month costs about the same as a large coffee, so why not check it out?